All right.
I'm Auston.
I'm Morganne.
I'm Philip.
And we're the Second Life Food Store. So food waste is a huge problem in America. And in 2010, there was 34 million tons of food waste wasted by Americans. This is enough to fill the Empire State Building 91 times. It's unbelievable. So, on average each year, the average American wastes 200 to 250 pounds of edible food that just goes to waste. They just throw it away. So this leads into our problem, and our problem is that the local supermarkets and local producers are having too much food waste, and they're not doing anything about it. And then secondly, the people that cannot afford to go to local supermarkets because it is too expensive, or they are too high of a financial class to shop at the food banks or go to the food banks.
So we came up with this solution that we want to provide a supermarket where people can buy perfectly fine, edible, expired food for less food waste and for a cheaper price to socioeconomic customers and for these low-income families, because we know that when it says it's expired, it's really not. Like chocolate syrup, it's good up to 6 months after the expiration date. And how we are going to do this in detail, I'm going to show you now. We're going to contact the suppliers and the producers. We're going to check the food, see what we need, what we can sell, and we are trying to buy it in bulk so we can get it for a cheaper price, or they are going to donate it to us. We want to keep in constant contact with them too, so we know what is up next, what gets expired, and what can we get in our store. The way we are going to deliver it, we are going to buy some refrigerated trailers and some normal trailers, and we are going to operate within a 50 miles radius. And then we are going to basically just sell the food at our Second Life Food Store, sell it to normal consumers, and if we can't sell it all, we are going to donate it and provide meals for the homeless shelter. And if we can't even do this, we are going to compost the food and give it to gardeners or sell it to gardeners.
We conducted surveys to get some information from consumers on what they're looking for when they go to the grocery store. And some common trends we came across was that they want to be able to have the ability to provide enough food for their family. They not only want cheaper food, but they want higher quality foods at lower prices. They also want to be able to help prevent food waste from the ground up at all levels. And they also want the best deal for their money. Our target market is people that fall in the lower financial segments. And in the United States, that puts us at 92.5 million. In Indiana, it puts us at around 880,000. And here locally in Evansville, it puts us at about 35,000. This chart here compares and shows how we stack up when compared to our competitors. We feel like locally here, our competitors are Aldi's, Walmart, and the Tri-State Food Bank. When compared to our competitors, we are the only ones that are going to be selling expired food. When it comes to donating, Aldi's currently is donating, the Tri-State Food Bank does not, and Walmart locally here does not right now, but when we talk to them, they seem interested in an idea like our store. And like Philip said, what food we can't sell, we're going to donate to the homeless shelters. When it comes to having regulations on their customers, the only one of our competitors that has that problem is the Tri-State Food Bank. They have a regulation level of what their consumers can make a year, and it's around $24,000. If you make more than that, you're not allowed to shop there. Aldi's sells their food at 30% cheaper than their competitors, which is Walmart. Walmart sells theirs 2% cheaper than their competitors, which is Target. The Tri-State Food Bank is free, but that's only for the customers that fall into the regulations. And we are going to try to sell our food 35% cheaper.
So now we gathered all the information and we're going to fill it in our lean canvas. We have the problem that there's too much edible food waste, and there are families that just can't provide meals for their families because it's too expensive. And our solution is, like I said, we want to have less edible food waste by selling the expired food, and we are going to sell it for a cheaper price, like Morgan said, and we are going to basically sell it to everyone. And what I mean with everyone is people living in these lower financial segments, to ecological conscious customers who really care about the environment and care about this waste, and to just everyone who needs food.
So our key metrics are that we talked to 25 different people, and of those 25 people, 17 or 68% were willing to shop at a store that sold expired foods exclusively. The other thing we did is we talked to 14 different supermarkets or local producers of food, and 8 of them, or 57%, were willing to either donate or sell the food in bulk at a cheaper price to a store like ours. Lastly, we're going to do food pickups at least 4 times a week. If we talk to someone and they are having that much food waste and wants to get rid of it sooner, we will be there more than 4 times a week. Our channels are the local supermarkets. We think that they have the biggest food waste in the area. We think that they have the most to offer towards us. We are also going to be partnered with a place called Grocery Traders out of Carmine, Illinois. Grocery Traders sells food that the other stores won't sell because it's either damaged or expired or anything really that just they won't sell. And they sell them in bulk pricing and at a cheaper cost so that we can sell it cheaper. We're going to have our transport trailers. Our transport trailers allow us to get the food from one place to another. And then lastly, are the homeless shelters we're going to be partnered with. If we do not sell the food and we can make a meal out of it and give it to them, that is our plan. Our unfair advantage is that we're selling expired foods. No one else in the area is actually selling expired foods. We're going to also sell it cheaper because of what I said earlier, that we are getting it at either donated or in bulk pricing, that we will be able to sell it for at least 35%, if not cheaper. We are going to we're not going to have any regulations for customers. That we think that puts us ahead of the food bank, and why people will come to us is there is no regulations. For our value proposition, it's for the low-income families that are unable to shop at these stores because the food is too expensive. So they can come to our store and buy the food at a cheaper price because we are selling the expired, sell-by, and other foods that the local supermarkets will not sell, and we have no regulations. So because of this, we think because we are buying the food at a cheaper cost, we think because we are getting it cheaper, we can sell it for cheaper. And we believe because we sell it for cheaper, people will buy it, and that eliminates the food waste in the Evansville area, allowing us to give even food a second chance. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.